Out of bounds. Rare sight. Usually don't see Patrick. That's once again kicking out of bounds, but it did that time. And let's see what Adam Spencer's going to take the ball first and 10. That throw 35-yard line. Is there a light in here? Gosh, it's dark. I use my phone to. I'm not blind. And we're up. We're going. KICX 96.1 YouTube channel is going. Thank goodness Kyle got here. I didn't trust myself. Here we go. And Shockers. Run offense. Twins left. One to the far side. Pistol set against Bison. 4-man front on first and 10. Far side, quick hitch, no far side, complete 40, 45 midfield, big play for Adam Central into McCook territory, just like that. It gains 5, 10, 15, 17 yards on the big play. The far side, I can't like see the numbers on the far side either. Kyle, we're just going to make do. It's first and 10. First and 10 at the Bison 49-yard line. Hope the old phone battery can last for a while. Jerks pistol set once again. Receivers, Twins left, one to the far side, ball to the far side hash. Pistol set against Bison, 4-man front first and 10 in Bison territory. It's going to be given to Collins this time, 45, 41-yard line, a gain of 8 yards. Left side, Bison front forward, couldn't quite wrap him up. Oh, we got a hasty Adam Central player, a lineman down early, not Coach John Mulligan, not want to see that. Nice gain of 8, 9 yards on first down, but that lineman did not move it very much.
No, not very good, Rich. A couple big plays. They're calling for the ambulance. They're calling for the stretcher.
Stretcher already. Wow. Oh boy. I think we're talking about maybe a leg or something like that. And our back is to him. A probably good thing. Can't see it. So we're going to take a break. It's second and 2 in the gain of 8 for the play. No score early. 11:44 left here from Adam Central High School. Quick break. We're back to Adam Central coming up shortly on KICX 96.1.
Zoom in. You just have to have both wide receivers. Let's get wide receiver. Hey, Quint jumped inside. Somebody said I'm getting an echo on my microphone. His guy works.
Back here at Adam Central High School, this is going to be a pretty major injury here. Kyle's one of their linemen. It's what, the third play of the game, and they called for the stretcher right away, and we're probably looking like a broken leg or something along that line, possibly.
Yeah,
injury to a leg, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's something obvious for sure.
Yeah. So that's you don't want to see that with anybody, that's for sure. So this is going to take a little bit of time here as they tend to him to get him everything set and everything with that. But we can talk more about the Bison boys tennis team today. Boy, you were out there for 2 days, and boy, they were tremendous for 2 days of tennis, weren't they?
Oh my gosh, it was just, everything came together perfectly. The one doubles they're just great tennis players, but, they've kind of been back and forth and had the East-West shootout last week, and they were kind of back and forth then, and then they just put it all together. They played lights out. That Elkhorn North one doubles team is just formidable. And
Yeah.
man, they beat them 6-3, 6-0. It was just crazy, surreal almost.
But a great, nice job, and again, like we talked about at the beginning of the broadcast, it wasn't close. The point totals, when was the last time the margin of victory was like that?
I don't know, because, you know, Mount Michael had a fantastic team last year, and they didn't come close to beating us with that kind of margin. We were the runner-up last year, and it was way closer than it was this year, Rich.
And again, Coach Wimmers and his kids will join us at Coach's Coffee Club coming up tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, live from Sandy's Bakery in the Beer Rock Cafe. Again, 11:44 left here at Adams Central High School. Got a lineman that went down here in the third play of the game, second and third play of the game, no score. Taking a break here from some of our more of our great sponsors. And back to more coming up here from Hastings shortly on KICX 96.1.
Yeah, it's both of us. Both of us. I've got it, because I got on here real fast.
They got the air cast out now. Casting his leg.
Just on the stream or on the radio, too?
It's on the stream. It's
On the
not
YouTube stream?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not on the radio.
Oh, I'll fix it on the YouTube stream. That's no
You
problem.
got it? Okay. Very
Mine
good.
wasn't like that. He probably spoke real quick.
Off and on.
Richard Kyle back here at Adams Central High School. Again, they still are tending to the injured lineman once again for Adams Central High School, and just what and it's the Walter kid. Well, we were just mentioning that it's Darian Walter, 6'2", 225, and a junior. And that Walter kid, just that name, Eric Walter, back in the early 90s, played and was a really good player. How I can remember that in 1993, because I can't remember what happened last night, of all things. How can I remember 1993? I just remember that name, 1990, back in the early 90s. And so that's his nephew. That's the injured player down there. So got the air cast out there, so it looks like we hope it's not a significant injury, but it could be.
Yeah. Your memories have sports moments attached to them, Rich. Mine have songs. Yours have sports moments. That's all right. It's all right.
Well, this guy standing over here next to me that coached here for a long time, I don't know how he remembers every game, for crying out loud. Coach Gross is over here and he just rattles stuff off. It's like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Man, oh sakes alive. What's that now, Coach? So still 10 in this that player. 11:44 left again. We're early first quarter, and we hope, pray that everything's going to be okay with that young man as they got him on the gurney. I was going to say it took 5 guys to lift him because he's a big old lineman out there. So big boy. So. Anyway, this week with Adams Central on the road. Next week, of course, we had home against Shadron. I don't know if you caught it. I don't think I sent that interview to you, Kyle, but we talked with Morgan Favre. Morgan is an assistant, is helping with the team up there, Shadron. Of course, still at Shattern State College, and hopefully get back in the track service here soon. But he's helping coach their DBs and their running backs. And we played a little bit of that in our pregame tonight. And we're going to see him next week. And Shattering comes to McCook. They could be 5-3 coming in. And just a new opponent for McCook to play next week.
I love Morgan. You know, I'm really proud of him, everything that he's done. But I don't know how I feel about him saying, you know, talking about hopefully Shattering can get it done. Like, that was weird to hear him say that, wasn't it? Like, I mean, you can coach him, but you just can't cheer for him, right?
Yeah, exactly. It'll be interesting on which sideline he kind of goes to once again. I still got people asking me if we're live streaming the game. Yes, the KICX 96.1 YouTube channel. Pass it along to friends. It is going right now.
Nothing much is going right now,
Well,
unfortunately, because of this young man.
Exactly right, yeah. But it is going right now, folks. So, by the way, I still have our RPEC volleyball thing on the list, but never mind that. Never mind that from last night. So, round of applause from the McCook fans in front of us and the Adams Central fans across the way. Darren Walter, hopefully he's going to be okay. Most of the time, 95, 100% of the time when you play air cast and everything like that, it's not good. But Adams Central's on a, let's see how they do now after the delay, and they'll have the ball after a gain of, the big play on the pass play, and the 8-yard gain. It's 2nd and 2. By the way, on the KICX 96.1 YouTube channel, if you click on the KICX RPEC volleyball, that is the game, because we haven't relabeled it yet.
Try to get that fixed here.
Yeah, there we go. Exactly right. 2nd and 2 for Adams Central. Shotgun set, 2 in the backfield, 3 wide set. Motion man on the far side is Collins. It's going to be Conant between the tackles. 35, got a first down, 34-yard line. So right now, Adams Central's got that running game going along with that big pass play. They're knocking the door, 1st and 10 of the Bison 34.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we knew coming into the game, Rich, that their offense was going to be pretty formidable. And unfortunately, I think they can both run and pass the ball. They moved it on Aurora last week. They just couldn't quite punch it in very often.
Very experienced offensive line. They had 4 starters back. Once again, a lot of two-way guys now that play a lot both ways, but a good experience back once again this year. Team that was 6-4 last year. Shotgun set, Bison 34 for once again Dirks as they'll run inside give. And that's what Coach Petrosky said a little bit. And his team stayed at home. Nice job, Duggar, slowing him up. And everybody else helped out. After that, it's going to be a loss in the play by a couple of yards. They read the inside give. That time to Conant. It's going to be a loss of at least a yard. Looks like 2 in the play, and 2nd and 12. And Coach Petrosky, I asked him what kind of offense we're going to see. We're going to see a lot of inside misdirection runs.
Yeah, I mean, bounce that out. We're just able to string it out and got the loss on that play. It would be good to see them go backwards a couple times in a row, Rich.
Early on, 10:34 left, first quarter, no score. Adams Central and the Bison McCook. Our score updates brought to you by MMB Bank. Pistol set. Sam Dirks once again with Collins behind him. 4 wide, trips right, and Dirks looking to throw. Deep ball, fade route. He's got a receiver, open little separation, and a great catch. No incomplete pass. Awfully close on the completion to Techmeyer here, right to the left here. Back in the coverage was Duggar back there. That's also what?
Brett
Fraker. There we go. Brett was there, the corner. And that was also almost an incredible catch that time. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Yeah, nice little double move, and he got open, but Brett closed fast. Having those, we got a lot of speed, Rich, and it helps in plays like that for sure.
See, it's this 4-down territory, maybe 2 downs to make 12 yards. Dirk shotgun set, pistol set once again, trips right, 1 wide, Techmeyer to the left. Ball on the near side hash. Dirk's looking right, crossing route, and behind the receiver. And a slant, little inside route that time to
18.
Cole Winnis, a young sophomore. Incomplete pass brings up 4th and 12, and
it's 14. My bad.
Jack Troush. And let's see.
Looks like they're going to punt.
They're going to punt. Going to play a little field position here right now. Back to punt. Hey, we got lights there. I kind of do, Coach, if that doesn't bother you guys. Huh. Caleb Wallmeyer back to kick at a midfield. High kick. It's going to be Lucas Gomez-Wilson, the 10, trying to get away. Clear across field, gets a block. Another block. Ooh, don't get a clip. Far side's got some room. 20, 25. Lucas to about the 30-yard line, or about the 20-yard line. Oh, that's about the 30. I'm sorry. Had it right the first time. Got a couple of nice blocks. It was awfully close on that. Don't clip him. But nice run. And 1st and 10, McCook. Dang it. We see is that Alex Anthony kind of gimping off.
Yep. He doesn't have a shoe. I think he lost his
He lost
shoe.
it. Well, that's good if it's just missing a shoe.
Or maybe he'd. I know he's. Yeah, he's got spats on that left ankle.
Okay. So the Bison have it for the first time. They force a punt. Adams Central got some yards. We'll see the Bison offense come out for the first time, 1st and 10 at they got it at the 26-yard line. We'll say the 28-yard line. In the eye, one wing to the far side, and not much inside.
Bortner.
Leighton Bortner. And a gain of, they're going to give him a loss in the play. Boy, Leighton, there's not many times that the fullback has got the ball in negative yardage, and they get a loss of 2, brings up 2nd and 12.
I think that's a stretch. He got more than.
Boy, whoever's working their scoreboard on the far side has no idea what they're doing. The tight end, Garrett Capps, 2 shifts from left to right on 2nd and 11. In the I-Pro set, and gives Bortner again straight ahead. Leighton this time positive yards, about the 30, 31, maybe 32-yard line. They gave him a 4-5 on the play, and this will bring up 3rd and long. Hopefully everybody's, again, on our YouTube channel as well, KICX 96.1 YouTube channel. Once again, it's labeled RPAC Volleyball from last night. So, yes, it's there, but just labeled wrong. Trips right from McCook on 3rd and 7. Ball on the far side hash. Duggar shotgun set. Adam looking to throw, and he's got out of a sack. He did. Going to tuck it and run, and ran out of room. Well, he didn't. He avoided the sack, which would have been a huge loss back close 25, 20-yard line. Picked us some yards ahead, but it's a 3 and out. Nice job of the Adams Central defense has got some good penetration, pretty good speed as well.
Yeah, somebody missed something somewhere on that. I don't know. They had some penetration right up the middle. Looked to me like an inside linebacker that was just shooting the gap there, and somebody didn't pick up the blitz, Rich.
And it's going to be Canyon Hosick back to kick at his own 10-yard line. One single safety back at about the 35-yard line. The punt return. Good snap. Not a lot of pressure. End over end
nice
kick. Yes, takes a McCook bounce. It's a 40-35 out of bounds about the 29-yard line. It's a beautiful kick by Canyon that time.
Really flipped the field there, Rich. That was fantastic kick.
So Adams Central has their second series of downs here in the first quarter. 8:33 left.
Hey, so if you're watching on the YouTube stream, smash that subscribe button, because if you do, number one, it's free, and number two, it will let you know when we're on the air. Even if it says RPAC Volleyball, you'll know that it's us because you'll get a notification on your phone. So if you haven't subscribed yet, it's free. Hit the subscribe button and subscribe tonight. It'll help you. It'll help us.
1st and 10 for Adams Central at their own 28-yard line, 8:33 left. Trips left, pistol set once again. Dirks once again, and it's going to be Collins, far side, short side of the field. Spun his way across 32, 33-yard line, picked up 5 yards in the play. Clear side of the field, brings up 2nd at about 5.
He's just like a bowling ball.
Yeah, not very tall. He's listed at 5'10".
He's not 5'10".
Unless that was Conant. Collins is 28, Conant is 24. Conant is listed at 5'8", Collins at 5'10".
And one of them is about 5'8", and the other one's about 5'6".
That's okay. That's Conant. So that was Conant, the shorter of the two, with that carry. 2nd and 5 for Adams Central. No score. First quarter, just under 8 minutes left. Bison 4-man front showing some blitz. Pass tipped the line of scrimmage and caught. Wow, about the 38-yard line. Pass tipped. Quentin Terry, I think, got a pass tipped, and
wow.
But a great catch by the receiver here near side. It's going to be short of the first down.
That was just a lucky grab, though. I mean, he still got 4 yards on that play, Rich. Accidentally.
And officials timeout. Boy, we haven't seen many measurements this year, but we're going to have one right here. They'll bring in the sidelines. Our good buddy Mark Searcy did say everything was, he's on it, everything sounds fine. So it just got to get people,
Good.
it's on the RPEC volleyball. Volleyball, and we'll get that fixed as far as labeling that baby.
I don't even, where did you label that yesterday? I don't even know. I never label it, so. I have no idea.
You're going to believe this, but my son was up there and he labeled it for me.
Way to go.
Yeah,
Way to
blame
go,
it on
Cole.
him.
Thanks, Cole.
Golly, 'cause I didn't know what I was doing.
Remember, there's old people running this most of the
Exactly. Pistol set, first and 10, new series of downs, trips far side, con it,
Wow.
sweep far side, cuts it back in, spin move about the 42, 43 yard line, picked up about 5 yards in the play. Well, they sweep it to the far side of the field with the receivers over there for extra blockers, and 4 or 5 yards of crack. And it's going to bring up, this will be a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Adams Central, their one loss, and it was a district loss against Aurora last week. I heard talk to Bison coaches, talked to Coach Petrosky, others, that they did a great job between the 20s. They just couldn't finish things. They had, I think, 3 turnovers also that did not help them out. But
Take one of those turnovers right about now, Rich.
oh, that would be great, yeah. Bison 4-man front, pistol set once again, and bobbled snap on the ground, and the quarterback, Dirks, gets back on top of it.
Thought we were going to get that turnover.
You almost called it right there. The senior Dirks that time just hit him in the hands, looked like, but he's going to lose the 5 yards right back and bring up 3rd and 10.
He saw we had guys blitzing from about 3 different spots. I think he was a little nervous.
So 3rd and 10 for the Patriots, their second series of downs, 6:20 left once again in this opening first quarter. I-Pro set, pistol look once again. It's going to be Conant, and nice job. And who was that? Mitchell Cole on the far side, the defensive end. Was that 50 that time? I think it was. Shot in, no gain on the play, maybe a loss of a half yard. And that's a big Bison defensive stand after the Bison give up some yards that first drive.
Yeah, now, Rich, you know, you get Lucas the ball around the 35-yard line.
Right.
He puts 20 yards on it. That's a big deal.
By the way, happy birthday to the Gomez-Wilson twins who are celebrating the birthday here today. They will kind of try to kick away from Boyd. He wanted to pick it up, itching to pick it up on the hop, but it's going to bounce about the 25-yard line. Bison will have their second series of downs at the 25. Hey, got to say thanks to our friends over at the Wagner Ford, Wagner Chevy dealership. Our Bison drive to the game. I had a chance to drive that Highlander again.
Yeah.
Had a chance to drive it down here. Great.
I'm going to ride home in it.
You're going home with me.
Hey, why not?
Well, good. I'm glad. Great service department at each location. Get ready for fall and schedule that oil change today. Call the guys at Wagner Ford Toyota or Wagner Chevrolet Buick today. Or get hold of them tomorrow, more like it. 5:34 left in the quarter. No score. Bison their second, this is their second series of downs in the I-Pro sets. Bortner and Gomez-Wilson behind Duggar. It's going to be Jacob Gomez-Wilson, and it avoided one tackle, and then they swarmed him on the far side of the field. Let's see. I think it's going to be a loss on the play. The forward movement about the, 21, 22-yard line. Did he lose a couple of yards? I think he did.
Yep. Two full yards, it looks like.
Well, you look at, and we're just watching that Adams Central defense. They have got some size up front. It's a 3-man front. Of course, Walter got hurt earlier, no longer the nose, but with Zach Flesher and Leighton Weber as 6'4" and 6'3", respectively. He's got some tall defensive linemen up front. 2nd and 11, Lucas Gomez-Wilson, the motion man. They bring Bortner in, a little bunch set here right side. Duggar shotgun set, Gomez-Wilson to the right of him on 2nd and 11. Toss it to Jacob, and get some space, and not a lot. When you get him out in the open, he can, those shifty moves Jacob's got, and that time, Adams Central had a kind of bracket at that time, and maybe a half yard, and it's going to bring 3rd and 11 still.
Not much forward movement for us so far, Rich.
No. 4:30 left in the first quarter. Bison at 8-0, and it's a Adams Central team coming in at 7-1. No score. See what McCook has to go, and Coach Petrosky and Coach Barry going to call a timeout. 3rd and 11, no score. We're back to Adams Central High School after the break on KICX 96.1.